Wagwan, gang, gang. What's up, on? I'll be back 1 second. She's spoiling my special effects, gang. I had to go turn it off, man. She's spoiling up my special effects and that. What I go on, 8 people in the house. We are just saging. Well, go on, Jay. I think that's what it said, Jay. As you can see, for the UK, it's not Sunday. It is just Monday. So it's spiritual tea. Healing the inner child is necessary. Talk it. Come on. Jean, gang, gang. Well, go on. Nikki. So we have Jay, the unique queen, Demetra, Gabby, Jean, Nikki, Lady Love, and Flame. Flame N. Watagwan, gang, gang. 17 beautiful souls coming to join me for spiritual tea. For some of you, it's still Sunday. Star Child, DeMarcos, Watagwan. Happy Sunday to you. It's Monday to me, gang, gang. It is 10 to 1 a.m. in the morning in the UK. Jeff Watagwan, my members is in the house. Wagwan. Yolanda, Wagwan, love and light. Welcoming you all in. Spiritual tea, gang, gang. Healing that inner child, right? Lots of new shifting, endings, and beginnings, gang, gang. It's all happening. It's all happening. Let me grab my phone over here. We got a few cards that came out. Took me a little bit long to come out incognito. Really had to meditate on this because it's kind of... I should have put a trigger warning on it. They should come with a trigger warning. And I think I might go back and put one on there. It's Denise, April, John. This is going to trigger some of you lot into healing. Into really facing those things that you need to face, gang, gang. Black Stallion. Wow, go on, gang, gang. So yeah, it's needed. Healing of that inner child. Lady Love. Oh, to come see me. Oh, Carol, another member in my house. Well, go on. Got a video pending for the members. I love you, members. Very special to me. Very, very special to me. I've got a free gift for all my members. So I need you lot to help me up. Email me up. So I can send out a special gift to you. I've got a special gift coming straight from my heart. To you, members. The veil has been lifted. Healing the inner child. Who can feel it? And who has been experiencing it? I want this to be a dialogue today, people. That's why we got it long ways in portrait mode. You need me today. Well, I'm here. Your dad went. Oh my God. Sleep in peace, gang, gang. I'm here, gang, gang. So we're here. Kind of be triggering, I'm not going to lie. It's a no holds bar kind of read, gang, gang. Anyone knows me, spiritual tea is where I just let spirit direct. I do not direct spirit. So whatever they want to say is what's going to come out. It's not going to be if this person's going to come back and when is they going to come back. It's not about that. So if that's what you're here for, gang, gang, I'm sorry, not today. Today is all about what spirit has to say. What they have to say. What they see happening around you. And what needs to happen to move forward. So that's what's happening today, gang, gang. That's where we're at. You can hear Casey. Up and down, up and down. April, I can't speak to you, especially right here. We can't do that. This is not the time. Hit me up, April. You've got my email. You have my emails, April. This is not the time, not on a reading. This is an all-size reading for everyone. So I'm speaking to everyone, not just one person. Everyone is special to me, so everyone's going to get my attention today. And that's where we're at today, gang. We are addressing the collective. The collective has got my attention. I feel a mass grieving, a mass awakening. I can feel the severing that's happening in your lives. The separation. I know, April. Just come email me. That's all you got to do. Where was I? All right, let's just clear this up right now. Do you know the reason why I say what I say? Because every time that I have to go back and forward with someone, and it's not just April, it's anyone, I can't remember what I want to say. I can't remember the message that was given to me. And this is a problem. This is the problem. It's not because it's a personal, it's not that. Because I cannot remember what I have to say. I have to stay in flow. This is what's happening. It's not good for me to be interrupted. I wouldn't interrupt anyone midway their conversation. I wouldn't do it. And that's all I'm asking from everyone here. You can speak to each other, but please do not direct any questions towards me when I am trying to channel messages towards you. Then I'm going to have to stop and address you. This is what keeps happening. I'm not at the stage where I can ignore everyone yet, because sometimes I know them, so I really want to respond. So just email me if you really need to talk to me, please. I love you, April. You know I do. Just come see me, man. I'm here for you all the time. All the time, gang. You're my sister. You are my sister. And you're my member as well. Come see me, gang. Come see me. Let's get back to the reading. Can't remember what I wanted to say, but I do know what the word is, so we can't forget that. The word today is the veil has been lifted. Healing of the inner child. And this comes with a trigger warning for some people because you have not yet started your healing. Well, go on, Tiffany. So today might be the day that the tears start to flow, gang. It might just be that day. So I'm going to just warn some people that we might cover some topics that might be triggering for you. All right, that's the warning for everyone. So let's get the reading underway, gang. Healing of your inner child. I feel like that's happening now. Well, go on, Jay. Respect to the massive, to the gang that's coming to join me. I've got you in portrait mode because I want you lot to see everything today. I want you to see the cards. I want to be as transparent as I can because this message is very important. Important for me because when I do readings, I believe that it's a message to me as well. Yeah, because happy Father's Day. Sorry, I forgot. Thank you, Tiffany. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and mothers that showed up and showed up for their kids, gang. I salute you. Salute myself, and I salute you. Well, go on, gang. Let's blow out that candle. You've got Casey running around. You can hear him. Yeah, all about the place. He might hit the ring light. Now, I was amazed. The funny thing about it, all the cards fell on the floor. And one is still on the floor. Oh, they're all on the floor. So they fell on the floor. And you know what's on the floor? The 10 of Swords. The 10 of Winters. Do you know what it says? Do you know what it says, gang? It's the end, the resolution of your difficulties. So I told you, there's a period that's closing out. A weight's being lifted off your shoulders. I'm speaking to some people that have weights on their shoulders. Problems that you've been carrying around for years. 4 years. We're speaking to you. This reading's for you. I'm here to say The end is near. That winter that you've been going through, that storm, is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. Can you see the sun coming right through the clouds? It's on its way, gang. 5-5. The resolution of difficulty. So whatever you're facing, there's a resolve. A weight's going to be lifted off your shoulders. And the end of addictions and codependency. People are facing their demons in this season. Demons in this season. Kicking weed to the curb. Who's with me? I'm about to give up my habit of weed for a lifetime. I did it before for 2 years and I got... But this time I'm going to do it correct with exercise. My daughter just did it. People are facing demons. Kicking those habits that they've had forever. Those comfort blankets. I used to suck my thumb. I stopped doing that. That was a comfort from when I used to get abused. People are really doing that inner healing this year. If you're one of those people, can you hit the like button so we can know who you are? We're speaking to you. We want to acknowledge you. We want to celebrate you. We should have called it a celebration of the people that are healing the inner child. It's a celebration, gang. It's the end. There is about to be a weight lifted. And I mean a weight. That weight of rejection, abandonment, not being seen, the black sheep, trauma, abuse, domestic violence, child abuse, pedophilia, sodomy, rape, and all the above and much more. Some people have been through war and back. They died and came back. Giving up alcohol. Come on, we speak it into existence. We reveal it so we can heal it. Mine is weed, gang. I'm about to reveal it and heal it. Healing from any substance that holds you hostage in this season. Even those negative thoughts in your mind. I see us being accountable for even those. You are being convicted in this season for the things that you speak and think. Being held accountable. Because what you put out is what comes back. We're learning it. We're learning it. It took us a long time, but we're learning it. We're catching up. So there's an end to difficult times. Exactly, gang. We got to give some things up. We don't need these vices. A weight being lifted off of our shoulders. The end of addictions or codependency. Addiction is something that you don't live without. 5-5. It's not good for your body, but you continue doing it. That is what I'm telling you is an addiction. If you want to drink the weed, that's fine. CBD the weed, that's cool. But from once you're rolling it and smoking it, that's not. I know the effects. I've been doing that since 14. No one can tell me and convince me. Yes, it helps us to meditate, but we can do that in other ways now. They've made them in other healthier forms. So now we've got to face these addictions. We got to face them. Because they're toxins. Toxins. And I hear that they're genetic. It's all addiction that goes back into your bloodline. Everyone was addicted to something. And it's just passed down and passed down and passed down. It's another chain. All families have a curse, right? Do you know what mine was? We're going to reveal some things and heal them. Is everyone ready for these things today? We're going to get serious. Do you know what the curse in my family is? You can tell me what yours is. I'll tell you what mine is. I'll tell you mine's first. Incest, gang. Incest. Child abuse. People staying silent and not speaking up. Brushing things onto the carpet. So in this season we are revealing these things because they are curses. And they're like a shadow over your life. See the hand over her mouth? That's some of you today. That's some of you today. That's why you've got your addictions. That's why you are where you are. Because you're still silent. You're still being silenced. Abusive relationships, speak it. We are revealing it, gang gang. Telling you, silence no more, gang gang. No more silence. This is what it's about. There's healing. But how are you going to heal something if you don't reveal it? Talk it, Aquaman. I'm so proud of you. Gang gang. Because that's what these things lead to. Addictions, they all begat something. It's a domino effect. It's a curse in your bloodline. My mum was abused. I became abused. And I thought I was the chain breaker and stopped that shit. And then I found out one of my children was abused. So go figure me that. Go figure me that. Huh? It blew my fucking mind. The curse. It got to my child. I thought my eyes was open. We gotta break these chains, people. Alcohol, talk it, smoking. Sugar, same as in my family. This is what I'm talking about. Things that we've been silent on for too long. Things that we've normalized for too long. So did I, April. So did I. But that's the way that you coped. Because I'm going to blow your mind with the cards that came out today. We're breaking it by opening our mouths. By speaking about it. By it no longer being a taboo. Don't feel sorry for me, gang gang. Trust me. Trust me, there's no pity here. Every single thing is a learning lesson. I refuse to wallow in pity. I did that for too long. I'm a fighter, gang gang. So what I won't do is be silent. Because that's what it was designed to do. Silence me. No. Silence my child. No. Someone has to be the change that someone else needs to see. Who's going to start? Who wants to start? Do you think you're the only person that was silenced on something? Talk it, lady love. Strength and freedom. Talk it. Exactly. Do you understand? We have to speak it to release it. I didn't understand I was holding on to so much by not saying a word. I thought I was fine. Virgo, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. I wasn't. Your eyes never lie, gang gang. It's the window to your soul. And there's a hole in it. So I see a lot of revealing and a lot of healing going on. Things that you've been silent on for years. Some people months, but I feel years. Retrograde has brought it all up. Bringing it all up. The number 14, the number 5. It speaks about change. So I guess that you lot are ready for change. You don't want to stay the same anymore. You realize that you can't outrun this. You have to face it. You have to reveal it. And you have to start healing it. Breaking those chains. Ancestors talk it. They went through the same thing. Silence for all different types of reasons. And here we are, free, but doing the same thing though. Isn't that the definition of madness? So silence, gang gang, is what I see. There's a weight being lifted off your shoulders. And I hear everyone's weight is different. Everyone's weight is different. So I guess a lot of people are going to get peace of mind. peace of mind. I just hear the word free. Free. Somebody's just going to be free. Just free is the word. We're going to read this card. We're going to read this card to you. The number 14 goes into the number 5. And for me, it stands for change. Something needs to change. Things are going to change. Either way, get ready for change. The curse. And imagine, the card that I pulled is the 10 of Swords. Look at this. Look at that. 10 of Swords, the same 10 of Swords. What did I tell you? The end of difficulties. The end of carrying around these burdens, these stabs in your back, the wounds. You've been walking with these for years. I love you too, gang gang. Casey's talking. The walking wounded. Wagwan, Archie. They said it's the end of your difficulties, weights being lifted off your shoulders and confirmed automatically. Confirmed. So the curse, don't want my cards to drop as my table's behind me. The curse refers to the limiting stories of our ancestors. That's amazing, Black Stallion. And the karma from former lifetimes that preordains the events of our lives. It is the source of our negative patterns, and it can show up as a disease, a destructive force, or a blockage on our creative energy. The curse holds us hostage to a false story. I love you too, gang gang. That we confuse for our reality. Recognizing the original wound that is playing out in our life, then we can heal it. So we might think it's John and Peter and Sarah from yesterday, but it's not. Talk the truth. It's way deeper than that. It goes further back. So they said get to the original source to start healing these issues. Because it's like a wound that keeps getting opened and opened, and now it's infected. It's infected, and it will spread to every part of your body if you don't see about it. You can't ignore it. Some people have been ignoring it. It's all over your body, man. You've got aches and pains everywhere. It's been speaking to you through your body, through your mental health, through the joints in your bones. They're drying up. The invitation from Spirit to you. It is time to recognize the source of your limitations. Did your grandparents live with a mindset of scarcity? Did you inherit genes for heart disease? Were you a slave or a master in a past life? This karmic legacy is ready and waiting to be seen, to be untangled, and to be released. Honor the players and their stories. Forgive everyone and everything. Craft a new life course for yourself and the medicine. Be aware of your own actions. Act with impeccable intentions so as not to create a debt or karma that sooner or later someone has to pay. What you do to others, you also do to yourself. And to the people you love the most, now you have the opportunity to clean it up. You have the opportunity to clean it up. Wow. 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 The next one, put these down. I'm going to drop everything. is the magic. The magic. Look at that. 3, 3. And I was researching the number 3 today because it's been coming up everywhere. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And it's such a special number. Do you know? Do you know what it stands for? 3 stands for magic. It is the number of magic. It is. In every faith, you will find 3. Jesus spoke in 3s. The Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. In Hindu, they've got their 3. Everyone has a 3. Even the pyramid's a triangle. So I wanted to call it the power of 3 today, but they made me change it for some reason. But there's magic in the number 3. Those numbers are very important. Working with numbers, and number 3 is very, very important in this season. 33 to be exact. Master number 33. You can even add a number 3 onto that. 333. I just had it. Where was it? Did we just have it, Casey? So I see you getting ready now. What you've been holding on to, I hear you getting ready to let go of. So all of that trauma, all of that pain, can you see it? So fragmented, so black, so dead. She's letting it go. She's allowing it to go. So I see people getting ready to let all of this trauma go. Not say sorry, but forgive. Not even talk, but just forgive and let things go. The number 33 is ascension, be the light. This symbol represents the infinite intelligence of God, the great spirit that makes up the fundamental fabric of the universe. We experience evidence of this magic through synchronicities or meaningful coincidences. And who's in the chat? 77, as I said it. 77. When magic appears, Angel, you are being invited to see your world through the eyes of wonder and awe, taking on the innocence of children who know that all things are possible. Infinite potential exists in great mind, and you are being invited to call it in and recognize the dance in synchronistic events, signs and symbols, and omens given to you through the oracle of the ordinary world. This is a sign that Spirit is reminding you that you co-create your world in a sacred partnership with Spirit, with God. Your part is to dream, to intend, and to watch for the signs that show you what next action to take. Right now, it appears that you are on the right track to make your dreams come true. Great Spirit, God, is listening and acting on your behalf. Pay attention. Magic gives birth to miracles. The medicine. Have you forgotten that you live in a world that is infused with magic? Perhaps you've become too cynical and think you have to create your life all by yourself with no help from others. It's time to remember your relationship to the source. For you are a part of the story of the world, a living spark of spirit, living on earth for this short time as an emissionary of light. If you look back over your life, you will find many instances in which your actions alone were not the cause of your out-of-the-blue coincidences that led you to that so-called relationship, to that job, or other important moments in your life. So how do you stay in this awareness? The answer is simple. If you can be as a little child and cultivate that wondrous curiosity, you will see the magic again and be amazed. Remember, magic is real and in everything, Anita, in everything. It's the way that you see it. Perception. We have more senses, I was speaking to my daughter today and I said to her, imagine at school, they told us, they conditioned and said, 5 senses, 5 senses, 5 senses. So all we think we have is 5 senses. Gang, we've got lots more. And it's time to explore them. Perception is 1. The way that you perceive something is 1. You need to tap into your senses. Because there is magic everywhere, they said. Everywhere. It's how you perceive it. There's even more than 6, gang. I don't think there's a number on it yet. I don't think there's a number on it yet. That's how much I think that there is. It's limitless. And at the bottom of the deck, there was another card. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. It was beloved. We have beloved in the building. And as I said it like that, it reminds me of OG, spiritual OG. She's amazing. Check her out, gang. But look at this. Oh my God, fragmentation. That speaks to me of abuse. Somebody fragmenting, having to fragment themselves so they can actually survive as a child. Somebody being fragmented psychologically, having to put things in different boxes in order to not remember the traumas. So I see people's heart healing. Can you see it? I can see the healing of some people's heart. I look at the number. The number is 5 again. So there is a shifting, there is a changing. There is a healing of hearts here. People getting ready, being able to love more deeply. Look, she's given her love away, given her heart away. She's ready to give her heart away. She wasn't here. She was fragmented, abused, alone, defensive, angry. He, she. Person's ready to give their heart away. People are on the mend. 8-8, Lionsgate. Carol, welcome, gang. The number 5, let's read it to you. Beloved, gang, beloved in the building. So they want you to know something. Let's find it. Beloved. Let's put it in this hand. Wow. Thank you, gang. Tasni. Oh, thank you, gang. Thank you. Beloved. The beloved is the recognition of God's spirit in another and moving towards spirit through the other. Oh, I like that. Oh, make me cry. Did you hear that? Did you deep that? Did you deep that? Listen. The beloved, so you're going to give your heart to someone, right? Is the recognition that you see of God, of spirit in someone else, in another. And you're going to move towards them. Because you recognize spirit in them. The same spirit in yourself, you're going to see reflected back to you in someone else. Soulmates and twin flame energies. People are getting into alignment. I know there's healing happening. You've been through so much bad relationships to get to this one. To get to this one. This is the whole one. Do you know why? Your heart is whole. It hasn't got a hole in it. It's mended. You was giving your heart away when it was broken already. It had a hole in it already. And you wonder why you was hurt. Thank you, Carol. You was reflecting back someone who was just as broken. With just as much holes or maybe some more. And you was expecting them to do what? So now that you're doing that inner work, that inner healing work, and it hurts. It hurts. But look what's happening to your heart. It's becoming whole again. And now, it could be 20 years, 50 years. For me, it is, till my age now, it's 35 years. My heart is healed, gang. My heart is healing. I had a hole in my heart for so much years. It's healing. I attracted abuse. I attracted a paedophile gang. I didn't even know that till recently. I attracted domestic violence, drug addiction, all of those things because I had a hole in my heart, in my soul. So I see repair happening, healing. Thank you, Bonnie. People getting ready to give their love away and it being received is the word. And somebody offering their heart right back. And you know the best thing about it is that you get your heart back the way that you gave it. It's not broken. It's not broken. The law of attraction. Talk it. I love you lot, man. You lot are me. You're me. You're on your journey of healing. You're serious about it. Anyone who came spiritual tea is serious. They just want peace. They want to move forward. And that's what it's about. You went through so much to get to this, the right one. So let's read it. It is when the divine appears to us in the form of our child, our partner, or our friend, and we experience being in love. You hear that? So your soulmate can be your child, your partner, or your friend. And in this season, you are going to experience all three. Did you see that? All three of them. All three. As we grow, we start to recognize the beloved in everyone. I see in all of you. I see God in you, my crown chakra, spirit in all of you, no matter what God is to you. What do you call your God? I see God in you. God has no name. I see it. So you start to recognize God, the beloved in everyone, not confusing their personality with their divine nature. Spirit's invitation to you. Accept this invitation to learn through the path of love. Expand your being through union with another. When you recognize the beloved in another, you call forth their highest and purest nature. Follow the path of love. The medicine. Be careful with romantic love. The kind of love you fall in and out of. I love you too, Empress now. Own all the projections you have placed upon the person you are dreaming of. Remember that you are only mirroring back your own deep longings rather than revealing their true selves. Prashanti, thank you, gang. If you fail to notice this, be prepared, gang, to walk through the fire of strong emotions once again. Do you understand what they're saying? We project things onto broken people and then we're upset when they don't meet our expectations. Gang. Shall I say that again? I projected my expectations onto someone else. And I was upset when he let me down. But he was more broken than I was. I didn't know who I was. I thought because he was older than me, he was going to help me. Not knowing I'm the healer. I was supposed to heal him, not have 5 kids for him. He was broken. It's about perception. It's about knowing your worth in the beginning. Because if you don't know your worth, you're going to fall for anything. Anything and anything. You're going to cling to it. And that's what I did. I was scared of being alone, being rejected all my life. I thought I was in love. But that was not love. It was my perception at the time. Do you understand what perception can do? It nearly got me killed. It got my child abused. Perception. The way that you perceive someone. so you don't see them for who they really are. Be careful of what you are projecting onto someone else in this season, because you might just miss who they are. They might be the demon from hell, but you're just projecting what you want onto them. You got blinkers on, gang. It's the worst thing to know when you're sleeping with an enemy. Who's done that? Got the t-shirt. It's not a nice feeling. My mom would always say, prevention is better than cure. Never understood it till now. Prevention is better than cure. Don't wait till it happens to you. You read about it all the time, right? I'm one of those stories that you read about. What about when it's your story? When it's your child's story? I'm one of those stories that you read about. Don't wait for it to be your story, gang. Because prevention is always better than cure. Because for some things, there's no cure for it. You got to learn to live with it. It's a condition. So I've got a condition I've got to learn to live with. One that you can't see physically, but it affects me every day. So prevention is better than cure. The invitation. Accept the invitation to learn through the path of love. Expand your being with another. I read this already. We done this. So that was that. Kind of deep, right? 42 minutes. Look at that. Have you got time today, people? I hope you do. Because these cards came flying out for you. They want to talk about healing. T-shirt. I got the t-shirt, I said. I got the t-shirt. The star. Talks about wish fulfillments, right? That's the obvious. Like, yeah, my dreams are going to come true. Yeah, that's obvious. But you know what the star really means? Healing. Healing. In that moment of crisis, of trauma, what do? We pray. We cry out. We ask the universe to help. That's why she was wishing on a star, right? She wanted something to change in her life. So this is what we're coming down to. What is it you asked God for in that moment? What did you ask them to take away from you? I asked them to take away the memories of that abuse. Him coming into my room night after night. And it wasn't just a him, it was a they. It says the weight is being lifted off of your shoulders. For me, I'm able to tell my story. 11188. And that sting of that pain, it's not that bad, gang. It used to break me. But not anymore. Not anymore. There's healing. There's healing. For even the worst things that you could even imagine, there's healing. So I can feel it happening. They want you to look to the future with hope and optimism, because the power, and it all comes down to this, faith. The power of your faith. Because I remember I lost my faith. I almost renounced God. It was so bad. Then my daughter had a seizure. She had a seizure and I almost lost her 3 years ago. And that was the worst time of my life. Left myself open to attack. And the devil came in to steal, kill and destroy her. My firstborn. So I've realized that the power of my faith can move my mountains. And because it works for me, I've come to share this with everyone else. I don't know what you've been doing. Everyone's like, what potions do you do? I don't do them. 11188. And I don't knock no one who does. I pray. Someone without ceasing. But I do. and then I leave it there. I don't wait and expect for anything. I leave it, I give it to God, and that's it. I don't go back with the same prayer over and over again. I leave it there. So I've learned that's what's happening for me. So I've come out to share with everyone else. If you want to help, if you want to do it, it's up to you. But I am trying to tell people all the extra stuff, for me, it wasn't needed. For others, they need to do it. But for me, it wasn't. All it was, and it says it here, the power of your faith is going to move your mountains. Because at the core of all the hocus pocus, it's faith. You can do all of the candle work, but what's doing it is your faith. The belief in it. It's the belief in it. So all of the aesthetics aside, it's faith that's going to move the mountains. It's faith. And I saw it in a preaching the other day that made Daniel walk out and kill the giant. And we've all got giants in our life. And that's what we're healing from. So they want to take your giant that is weighing you down off of your shoulders. Because it is a giant. Yeah, so look into the future. They want you to look to the future. Because some people are like, I ain't got a future. I'd rather die. Things are not going to get no better. They want you to look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of your faith will move your mountains. Negus. There's going to be happy changes that bring relief from your challenging times. The same words again. The same words again. Where's that card? Nah. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So they are acknowledging that it's challenging, it's hard, it's grueling. They also said that they are renewing. All things are being made new. Being made new, there's a renewal of things, a rebirth, transformative energy, gang. Right now, people are in the in-between, thinking about the past, reviewing the past and their present, so they can plan brighter futures and finding out what their life purpose is. So you're on the right path. You're in the in-between. Come here. Bringing balance and peace and stability back to your life. Merging viewpoints to create a better solution for your life. And it says, someone, take your time. There is no need to rush. Don't rush. I was like that. I thought there's no time. Like I'm 40. I've got to do this. No, I don't. Time is constructed. Take your time. There is no rush. Healing cannot be rushed. Some people are trying to rush your healing in this season. It cannot be rushed. They're sick of hearing your stories already. It cannot be rushed. There's a balancing out. You being able to live with your dark, your shadow side and your light side in this season. Because that's what's been your fight. The fight has been that silence. So you've got an inner struggle going on within that no one can see but you. But it affects every single relationship that you have in your life. Every one. Even those with your children. If you have them. With your peers. Even with clients. Your reactions. You've normalized things that other people, that would blow other people's minds. But it's normalized in your mind. Yeah, I got tired of myself, Lucy. I got tired of myself. You get tired of yourself. I got tired of me. Like, I was literally fighting with me the whole time. blaming everyone else, but fighting with me. I got tired of me. And that's where you got to get to. Get tired of yourself. Get out of your way. You're standing in your own way, some people. And you're alchemists. Magic again. That number 8. Infinity, gang. It's never ending. It's never ending. Whatever you think is going to finish, it doesn't finish. It just something else starts. It's the flow of life. The 8 is a never-ending number. It's an abundant number. An infinite number. So it never, ever, ever ends. It doesn't. There is no beginning and no end. And that's the number of 3 for me as well. It's so powerful. Because the number 3 is the first number. I was reading it. The first number that there's a beginning, there's a middle, and there's an end. Alchemy. The frequency of alchemy is activating your magical abilities and your remembrance of the magic from your ancestors that we all hold inside. We've been lied to. Do you know that? They put us in school to lie to us, to dumb us down. They're going to shut my channel down, but I don't care. They put us in school to dumb us down. To stop us from using our crown chakra. Because we are fucking magicians, gang. I'm not supposed to swear, but I feel this. Sorry, spirit. I'm going to put money in the swear jar. Because I felt that one into my soul. School is not what we think it is, gang. What is it teaching us? Listen. You need to empty yourselves of what you think you know. They want you to be like Casey. Can you hear him? They want you to be like a sponge. Can you do that? I can see it now. How teachable are you? How teachable are you? Are you ready to learn? Because what you know, it's all lies. It's a matrix. Who watched the Matrix? Unplug yourselves. Stop watching Netflix. Real House of Atlanta. Over here, EastEnders. Stop it all. It's a matrix designed to trap you. What's next? What's next? Watching people living lives you're not. But you could get that life if you took that time that you spend watching that program and put into yourself and your business. Like, I spent hours. The other day I was on TikTok and 4 hours later, I could have came out here 5 times. I was on TikTok crying, praying for everyone. 4 hours later. Gang, don't get caught up in this hype. All that energy that I put in there, yes, I pray for people, but I could have been out here helping everyone. Listen, in this season, you have to be strategic about your time, about your energy, everything. Everything's fake. And if you buy into this media lies, if you do it, because it is television lying to you, you know it is. It's a conditioning. It's a brainwashing tool. It's a brainwashing tool, along with our phones, along with every other digital product in our homes. Designed to brainwash and infiltrate and watch. Who watched iRobot? iRobot. Be careful of the appliances you're buying in your house. Do you know your skyboxes watch you? Alexa watches and records you. Every device. You need to know what's happening in this season. Big Brother has their eyes on you. Because they know that the minute that you wake up, you are a problem. You are a problem and you become a terrorist, okay? So all those sensations in your head that you feel in that crown chakra, because I know you do, it tells me you do. You are being activated. Do not start eating their foods to mess you up. Do not start watching that telly to dumb you down. Because they're trying to take your magic. Stop you from using it. Especially against them. And we know who the them is. The frequency of alchemy activates your and our magical abilities, and remembrance of the magic that our ancestors handed down to us. Yes. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemists to perform the miracles of transmutation. My lips are dry. Lips are dry, dry, dry. Where is my lip seal? Need lip seal, guy. My lips are dry. Go. Oh, there's my karmics. So they're giving you information via your crown chakra. This is how the downloads are happening. The evidence might be headaches, tinglings in the head, sensations under the scalp, sensitivity to light, to people, to food. Anything in your head. For me, a lot of electrical sensations. So I get a lot of electric shocks. I feel very electrical. Like I'm electrical, static. Like I get, it's sort of like cramps in my head. And I will get electric shocks as well. Merkaba. Merkaba. Hope I said that right. Someone can say it for me. Merkaba. Hope I said it. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability, there we go, Nova, to use our consciousness to transverse to other layers of reality. Do you know how powerful we are? They messed us up. I believe we could do everything we see on the telly. We can do it. But how? They dumbed us down by telling us you can only do this, you can only do that, and we believe in it. It's brainwashing. From kindergarten, overhead nursery, all the way up. Just been told a certain thing in a certain way. You start to believe it. The brain. So I said, don't believe your brain. Your brain can lie to you. Guan. Even when your eyes telling you something, as long as your brain has been told something and it believes it, doesn't matter what the eye sees. There we go. Listen, I've been neurologist. Now I understand. Right now it hurts to touch my crown chakra. Very sensitive. The last 2-3 weeks, very sensitive. Very, like, to touch. It activates our access. Wow. Now I'm going to start again. Turn it down. They keep turning it up. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to transverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. Sorry, I don't have COVID. Sorry. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance. Praise darts. Praise darts. Praise darts. We're getting access to our Akashic inheritance, Denise. Inheritance from your ancestors, gang. Wow. Merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. They want to activate your blessings now, gang. Yeah, retrograde has been kicking my ass. Gang. Who else has been kicking? Been kicking you? Kicking you up, SB? Retrograde don't play no games. And we've got the summer solstice today, gang. Which is, come on, the sun brings everything out. The smiles, laughter, happiness, abundance. So even though we're losing things are going to start growing. Do you know that? Do you hear me? Even though you're losing things and people in your life, things are going to start growing. You're going to start seeing evidence. Because 4 weeks ago, my garden was kind of scarce. Now, there's an abundance of life out there. And that's what's going to happen. So for everything that died, you're going to see growth coming back. He said regeneration, Things are going to be made new, right? Renewal. Gaia, Mother Gaia is in the house. You are connected to the source, and the source is connected to you. So Mother Earth is showing up. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. And emergence. These are all activation cards, gang. Might start feeling little tinglings and stuff in your head. These are all activation cards. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality. Everyone's reality is different. Me and you could walk through the doors and see two different things, but it's still our reality though, and I can't invalidate yours. Invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Do you remember growing up and they kept telling you curiosity killed a cat? They told you that so you wouldn't be curious, so you wouldn't ask questions. And they put that in every faith and religion. So they say that you ask questions, it's blasphemy. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's why we was given free will. That's a mechanism put in every faith, in every system, to stop us from asking, from inquiring, from seeing if there's more out there. You have to ask. You have to be curious. Children are curious. How much time does Casey come back? How much times have you heard him come back? Very curious. It's good. Healing of your divine feminine. Healing is happening for the divine feminine within you. Every single one of us, male and female, have feminine and masculine energy. The frequency of divine feminine is supporting our receptive and nurturing and soft side. I'm letting her out. So we're allowing her to come out. If you were like me, you're quite butch, you're quite yang, masculine. You was abused, you didn't want no one to see that weak side of you. So you put on this, you're hard. That's your masculine side. In this season, people are connecting to their feelings and their emotions. That's where the power lies. Allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connections to all of creation. And there's creation, Mother Gaia, very much connected. That is how. Before that, we felt like we was not in place. We was left out. When you get connected to your feminine side, you start to get in touch with everything that is connected to the source. So I get in touch with you, you with me. We are vibing on the same frequency, connected to that source. Realization, that epiphany, you know, waking up, that awoke moment, that aha moment. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of your heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. No problem, gang. Let's change the deck. Change the deck. We've got the angels in heaven card, something like that. Can't remember what they're called, but it was amazing. The 10 of Cups. Can you see it? Healing of the family, gang. I'm speaking to chain breakers. Do you know that? Speaking to people that broke the chains over their life. Like, there's no abuse here. There's no domestic violence. There's no crying or pain here. Look, your family have built a business that you can hand down to each other. There's a legacy now. There's trust funds. There's breaking of chains. The judgment card, the justice card says yes, there was a severing. Justice, things being put to right. That karmic justice, that person that stole your innocence, That person that stole your heart and put a hole in it, whatever it was, there is justice and karmic justice is happening. Trust this. Some people were waiting for sorry, waiting for whatever it was. But you might never see it, but it's happening though. It's happening. There's healing. People speaking their truths, and look, a rush of creativity with the Empress. She's the number 3 again. The number 3 again. I also see the birthing process. Some people being able to get pregnant now because spiritually something was blocking you. You wasn't getting pregnant. Sort of like me. My trauma affected me in a way where I couldn't get pregnant for a long time. And when I did, I miscarried and I miscarried. And then I had ectopic. So before my 7 children, I had 7, 8 miscarriages. Had an ectopic, so I lost the tube. And then I carried to 29 weeks and she died. And that's a year before my first child. So I had 7 children on 1 tube. And that tube they wanted to take away. They were begging me to take it out because I got raped when I was little. And they said that tube was destroyed. But you see what God can do? You see what God can do? Can change your story, gang gang. 7 kids later. 7 children later. So I see that some people are really ready to give birth, whatever birth means for you. Some people are ready to be mothers now because whatever happened to you prevented you from being a mother, a father. You didn't want to have no children here. Didn't want to pass it on to them. People are getting ready to give birth, standing in their truth, being very authentic, cutting off some people in their lives that didn't protect them here as you was a baby yourself. But what I see the most of, your creative block is gone. Whatever was blocking you creatively is gone. The minute you opened up and started walking in your authentic truth. So that's what I see. I see a lot of people really getting a lot of downloads, a lot of ideas. You lot got so much ideas. Look, making a lot of money from it. The same baby card, right? They're the same baby card to me. So you are birthing something. It's going to make you a lot of money. It's going to bring investors in. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's going to turn everything around for you. It's going to turn it all around. Look at this. Wow, isn't that divinely guided? Look at that. Somebody's dreams are about to be fulfilled. Someone just simply asks for healing of their heart. It's going to happen. This is amazing energy. The Ace of Wands, preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies, anointing your head with oil, your cup runneth over, recognitions and rewards. Somebody's past being directed. You can see it, right? You can directly see the mantle your ancestors gave to you. They gave it to you. They handed it down. It bypassed your mom. It bypassed your granddad, but it came to you. You are the one to break the chains. Here, look at you. You're the one they were waiting on. You're the one to do it. Set this place on fire. You're the one. You're going to be the one. Look, thy rock and thy staff that comforts you, man. That's the star. Like, but it says the staff. Literal legacy. I feel like someone's going to set the place on fire, like, with what they've got to say. What they got to spit, like, it's a lot. It's a lot of emotions coming out in a song, in a book, in what you're doing. It's just going to come out like that. And we're going to receive it because it's your emotions, it's your passion. It's hot. Oh, you can't make that up. Nah, bruv, look. Spirit and the Chariot. There's an ascension happening here. A spiritual ascension, gang, gang. Hold on. Hold on. That's what it feels like, right? Things are just going all over the place. Hold on. You've been pushed, driven. Your course is set. You can't even stop it if you wanted to. You couldn't. You can't. This is already set in motion. Set in motion. The Princess of Cups. The filling up of your cup. Do you see it? Your cup was empty, depleted, like no love there. There's healing. And it's happening really fast. For someone is going to come and offer you their heart. By the 8th month, trust and know someone's going to try to come to you. You might hear from them. Look, you might know who they are. The Taurus energy, they want to get married. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone looks like they're ready to marry you. Bam, bam, bish. Like, quarantine just done me wrong, you know. And I just think we want to get married now. Look, someone you ended it with. It could be someone, your ex. Just sudden change of heart. Trying to come back to your life. Retrograde just messed them up too. They do say people are mirroring you, right? Someone's out there doing the healing work as well. Not just you. So there's someone out there. And they want to talk to you. Oh my God. They want to marry you, gang, gang. And it says wealth. 10 of Pentacles. That says wealth. Somebody wants to... Look, they want to do a Jay-Z and Beyonce with you. They want to build not just a family. They want to build a whole legacy. An empire together. Look. Someone's on their way. New. Someone's coming, gang. And they want a whole relationship with you. It could be an old person wanting a new relationship. Ready to take a risk. Ready to take the plunge. Someone's falling for you. Falling, gang. Are you ready? The Queen of Cups. I think you are. It says you are. Whoever this person is for you could be a new person or an old person coming back for some. It says you are ready. The Queen of Cups. It says you are healed. She's healed. She's a healer. She's ready to heal the world. Maybe that's you, the healer, yeah? Ready to go out and go around the world healing like Jesus. Is that you? You're going to do a Kanye, gang. Church in the wild. Someone's a healer. Are you a healer, gang? Look, oh my God. Someone wants to go around the world healing. Someone like Dana, I want to heal the world. I'm going to go around the world and I'm going to heal the world. Is that your dream? Is that what you told God? Someone's going to heal the whole world. There you are. Someone just wants to heal the whole world like Michael Jackson. Like that energy, gang. We like it. Oh my God. You're a Reiki healer. Wow, look. We're coming in strong. This is amazing to me today. Oh my God. I am blown away. You see, the month of June is one of the best readings I think I've done the whole month. Like, the energy has been mad. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been supporting me. I don't want to cry, but you have been amazing. I looked at the numbers and I'm like, wow. But the energy has been simply amazing. And literally these last cards are telling me, right? The 4 of Wands, 1111. Thank you, gang. I can feel the growth. The Strength card. You are finishing strong. You are finishing strong. Do you know how strong you're going to finish? The Sun. The Sun. Look at my Sun, though. It's amazing. Look at that card. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. All the esoterics in there. Signs and symbols. The Sun is smiling down. I told you it was coming through the clouds. Remember? Did you hear that? The fox is outside my window. Right there. Wow, so the cloud is coming through the sun is coming through the clouds now. So it was peeking through. Look at this, expansion. Someone's moving into a bigger home. Someone's owning their home for the first time. Someone's going to be very successful. I swear down. You are growing stronger and stronger every day. Could be a Leo as well, Leo in your chart. But I see strong partnerships. Strong partnerships, gang. And this is your twin flame, you know, soulmate card. The 4 of Wands is everything. Twin mates, soulmates, marriages, relationships, moving in together, moving by yourself into a new home all by yourself. getting that business because your house can't fit all the things for the business. Now you need an old building for your business. Whatever this is, it's a structure. It's a building. You're going to buy it. It's yours. It can't be taken from you. And here you are getting stronger every day. Look at you depending on God. No one else. Like, God's my gang, Diana. Spirit's my gang. Because you know, look, they protect you. No one can trouble you. If God be for you, who can be against you, gang? No one will come close. They won't mess with you. So yeah, I see the sun. I see the sun for those of you willing to be assertive and stand up for yourselves. And really just, look, be authentic. She's truthful. She's about the truth and justice, whatever it looks like for you. She's a public speaker. She's not scared to be the change that everyone needs to see. She tells things as they are. Very much to the point. The King of Swords is all about the action. Someone needs to be ready because I can see some people have got a lot of problems, a lot of burdens on their plates, a lot of problems. But Spirit says you have the ability to get yourself out of this. You can get out. It's about taking the action. Whatever action you need to take. For some of you though, I see a Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Look. You two are becoming together. Look, you two are getting together this year. So I see a Hermit, a Virgo, Pisces, and a Cancer, or a Scorpio. You two are getting married this year. Very much ordained by Spirit. I see a healing of a relationship. A light being shone on an area that was problematic so it can be healed. So I see a lot of revelations. Things being brought to the forefront. That light tells me there's problems, but it's going to be illuminated and it's going to be healing because there's healing light there. Healing of relationships. Setting the world on fire, man. Some Jay-Z and Beyonce type of thing. But I feel like it's how you, it's what you know. This is the energy you've grown with. So I feel like someone's going to transmute it into their business, into their work. They're going to just transmute it. The same energy you grew up in the house with, very explosive, is the way you're going to be on screen, in the public arena, in whatever you do. The word is explosive. That's what I wanted to use, was explosive. Someone's going to explode onto the scene. Something's going to be explosive in your life. And if somebody doesn't try to heal, I feel like you're going to be the one to explode. Like someone's a ticking time bomb. Someone doesn't want to heal. Just tick, 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 tick. Boom. Boom. Like someone doesn't want to heal. Can you see it? Like, you can see God, like Spirit. I'm trying to give you some healing. You're like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good over here. Just wallowing in self-pity. You see it? Someone's just good over there. Not ready to heal yet. Still thinking about what Sarah did. What Mike never did. So someone's still not really healing here. Look, I knew it. Someone's still feeling sorry for that. Is that you, Devani? At least you're honest, gang. I love the honesty. I love it. We're all on different paths. I was there too. I was there. I wasn't all love and light, and I'm not always love and light. Sometimes I'm thinking like, these little itches, how they do me like that? Thank you, gang. Some people are not healed yet. They can't help it. Your heart is just broken, bruv. You can't get past this yet. Did I? Wow. So yeah, I'm with you on this, people. I understand it. I understand it. Some people are still, because someone cheated, there's entanglements there, someone lied. And someone else felt like they wasn't seen here. Even in like a mum, dad, brother, sister relationship. Not seen. Overlooked. Someone's refusing to see the truth though. Because someone is wallowing in self-pity. You're not seeing that it's hurting you. It's hurting you. It's hurting you. That's about making a decision to really start this healing process. Look, they just want this person to heal. Reveal it, heal it. Reveal it, heal it. It could be revealing itself to you. Retrograde revealing a lot of things to people. Things that you didn't see but was done in the dark, coming to the light. There's a lot of healing going on. A lot of empaths going through a lot of emotions right now. Very empathic, gang, very sensitive. Taking time by yourselves to meditate because you're overwhelmed by emotions for whatever reason or another. People are very emotional here. Look at them, snapping, gang. Look, they were outside my window a minute ago making that noise. Woo, go away. Distractions, gang. Trying to distract me from making money, right? The same thing's happening for you lot. Distractions being sent in this season in different forms or spiritual to distract you from the very thing you should be doing. I told you, take your energy away from certain people, certain things and programs, even songs that you don't listen to. Some of them are not good for your spirit. They don't speak life. They don't. They tell you what other people have, not what you can get. They don't empower you. In this season, you need some empowering music. You need music for your soul. Internally, you got to feed it so it can be shown on the external. Because your external is only a product of what is going on internally inside of you. It shows. It really does show. And for a lot of you, that's what's happening. Conflict. So that's what your external is showing. Conflict. Just a lot of it. Just a lot of it. Taking back control with the Emperor. Taking back control from whoever. Because this could have been way in your past, you know. This might not have been yesterday. This could have been 20, 40 years ago and someone's not over it. Someone's still thinking about what Sarah did, what John did behind their back. You can't. You are harnessing an energy that's growing. Where your energy goes, it grows. And it grows into a monster. And it comes for you. It comes back for you. So they want you to understand this knowledge. Because it is knowledge. It's knowledge that you attain as you ascend. You start to see things from a higher perspective. So I believe that's what you lot are doing with the High Priestess. Seeing things from a higher perspective. You got that hidden knowledge you're talking about. Those downloads are coming in. Those downloads are coming in. So they're expecting you now to take control of your life, your finances, your bills, all of it. All of it is part and parcel of this taking control. Not being scared to look at bills, to own up to things, to really knock things on the head. Because that's the only way to really make wealth. It's to start paying bills. It's to start being accountable. Asserting yourself, going after things. So the Emperor's not scared to take some risks. He'll take risks all day long. So I see people investing, doing a lot of risk taking. It's about territory. Expansion of your territory. And I see expansion. We started with expansion and we're getting there with expansion. A lot of expanding. And there is the other king that I wanted to see in the public arena every time. So they are expanding your territory to the public arena, some of you. Literally. And I think you feel the pull. You're being pulled to come out to the internet. Some of you onto the stage. It's time to really take control and harness this energy, people. Because like I see, some of you are really being called to nations, to the world. But there's a taking control of those things in the past. Those blockages. Those things you're not speaking up on or being authentic about. It's those things. The High Priestess. Look at that. It's the chains, those things. The severing of the chains. The chain, the curse that needs to be broken. The one that keeps you up at night. The one that keeps coming back that they call PTSD now. That one. The one that's in the way of your creativeness, that stopping you from growing. Making that money. Mastering that skill. Finding that love that you actually deserve. Because it's coming. All of these things are coming. But first, a lot of you have been called to stand still. Stand still. I feel like a lot of you are in this energy. Because look, the 10 of it is. Been called to stand still. Because we had this card 2 times already. So you're here. This is the part where they stand you still. They keep you still. This is where you're actually learning and becoming enlightened. Because even in the waiting, look, you are learning. This is where your perception actually starts to change and shift. This is where the end comes. The end. They said it. A weight being lifted off your shoulders. The end of difficult times. So that's what happens. So some of you are in that standing still moment. Embrace it, gang, gang. Embrace it. My table is a whole mess. Let's get a few more and then we're gone. Wow. Rappers and poetry. Speaking to rappers and poetry, gang. Poetresses and poetry. People that can write poetry. Wow. You can make a lot of money. A lot of money. Empire state of mind, gang, gang. Wow. You are taking control of territories, gang. And if you walk in your power, that person needs to take control of their mind. Not believing in yourselves, gang, gang. Somebody, you're a rapper. See? There we go. You're going to get a contract. Oh, my God. The rapper, the one that can do poetry. Big contract. On the way to getting a contract. Oh, my God. What did I tell you? Don't believe in yourself. You need to. I can, they said. I can. And they're speaking to someone that can dance as well. You can. So that you was trying to give up hope, but you can do it. Do you know what they said? I love it. I love you, God. Restoration. You can do it. They're restoring your dream. Someone thought their dream was dead or they tried to kill it themselves. Restoring that dream of yours. You're a rapper. Gang, gang. You're a rapper. That is amazing. I'm speaking. Someone feels trapped. Who feels trapped? Someone could just feel trapped in where they are in life, in a job, in a house where they are. But for you, you have the ability to make a lot of money. You have the ability to be rich. Itch. So that trapped feeling, it must have started in your mind. And that's where they want you to go to set yourself free. If you're feeling trapped, gang, gang, that is in your mind. That started there in your head. And there's something there keeping you trapped. Needs to be addressed. Needs to be addressed. Because you have the ability to be rich. Itch. Celebrations, gang, gang. Gabby says she sings, dances, and plays music. Celebrations. That's marriages. That's partying. Whatever you want. That's weddings. You getting that job. You getting that contract. Popping them bottles, gang, gang. So don't trust them. Don't know what that means. It's a sickness. Who it resonates with. Someone could be trying to get you sick. Someone could be pretending that they're sick. So you could be sorry for them. It just says don't trust them. Don't know who's that's for. Take it as it resonates. But some people do lie. Someone could be lying that they got cancer. Not sure. Just be careful. Don't trust them. Wars. Communication. Feel like some people are arguing on the internet, arguing on the phone. You're not arguing in person, but you're arguing with somebody via the internet or on the phone. WhatsApp. There's some type of internet wars. Can you not stop, please? It's going to be dangerous. Don't stop. Someone's in war. Dreams. Someone's dreaming and having visions. And somebody died. And your loved one is coming through in dreams to you. Someone's coming through in dreams to you. Someone's coming through in dreams. Look at these cards. Nah. Deep cellular healing. They dashed them on the floor. Look who's bringing in your deep cellular healing, your spirit guides. I love you too, Melissa. Enough is enough. We want our gang to be healed. Confirming you are the magician. If you didn't know, now you know. And your hard work is paying off. But look, stop overthinking things, because it's the simplicity of it. It's something you already know. Stop overthinking it. Because they said, look, you're about to hit the jackpot, baby. Stop overthinking it. Got my whole head electrified. Wow. Cut the deck. Confidence. It's growing, gang. Every time you do something, your confidence grows. Stop overthinking something. Just keep practicing. Someone from your past is trying to contact you. It says it's coming back. Retrograde is bringing someone back into your life. Don't know if it's a good or a bad person. Ending contracts. You could be having a divorce. Someone could be coming back for a divorce. Someone you had a divorce with. Someone you ended a relationship with. Someone could be ending a job, getting ready to start a business. Someone could have lost their job. Someone could be losing their home. Yep, someone could be losing their home. There we go. You're going to travel, relocation, and moving, gang. That you. Love you, gang. Oh, that you. Multiple streams of income. Raps. Don't worry. When one door closes, several opens. That's what I learned. I used to cry. Not anymore. I dance. People go, all right, I'm waiting. Like, what's coming? God? What's coming? Because I know I'm about to be blessed. See what Spirit wants to say to you, Melissa. Wow. God showed up. Told you. You are highly blessed and favored. People counted you out, but God never did. Never. It's God's will. It's God's plan. Let go of your fear. Let go. Oh my days. Kundalini rising. You look the Phoenix, right? Phoenix is rising, gang. Igniting your passion for life. Wow. I like it. The living light energy. Seeing the beauty in life everywhere. Look at it. Illumination. That is new life. A regeneration, a resurgence. You are a channel, gang. Because you're channeling, gang. Lighting you up. Woo! Someone's coming back from your past and it's a demon, gang. Secret temptations. Someone's trying to come and lead you astray. Take you off your path, off your purpose. You have been warned. They're going to come looking so good. Temptation, they said. The devil doesn't have horns. They look good. They taste good. Careful now. Careful. Coming to tempt you. Tempted to touch. Don't touch them. No other touched her. Don't touch her. She's going to come looking all good, gang. Look. You lot are woke, they said, and you've got something to say. Someone's going to be a singer, but you're going to say something. Like, look, you're woke. It says desire to change. What did I tell you? That number 5. You want change. What did I say? Voice your concerns. They want you to sing it, talk it, say it. Stop being silent, bruv. Stop being silent. Voice your concern. They taste good. And right now you're in the in-between, which is okay. You're in between your past and your present. Or your future, should I say. You're on your way to healing, but you're not quite there. Between worlds right now. Finding new directions. Finding a new way to do things. A new way to voice your concerns. You're finding out that you're gatekeepers. Some of you, that crow, that raven is very significant for you. Has been coming to see you almost every day with messages. Have you been paying attention? Speaking of your big transformation that's happening. Telling you you are on the right track and you are surely in between worlds. You're an observer at this point. Watching the world go by. You're a celestial gatekeeper and timing for you is very critical. Timing is critical. So there's something that you need to start doing. Change. Changing. You woke up to something, you're woke, so what do you do now? It's changing. He saw the best in me, Martin Sapp, when everyone else around could only see the worst in me. Can't sing, gang up, I don't care. I love it. Love that song. Giving me the same ones, Kundalini rising. So I hear that you are going to kick this person to the curb when they come, because you have risen above the BULLSHIT. You're over them. Your song, gang, saw the best in you, right? When everyone else around could only see the worst in you. Could only. Look at that word, expansion. And it starts in your mind. That's how you started to wake up. There's an expansion happening. Can you feel it? That's what's happening inside your head, what you can feel. Expanding, the reworking. Get rid of all the conditioning, the downloading, the channeling. Educate your mind and your senses. So be careful what you feed your mind in this season, right? And I hear you are so powerful. You are astral traveling in your sleep, in your dreams. You can travel, gang. Do you know your dreams sometimes? You think you're dreaming, but you're really there. Do you know that? Deja vu is part and parcel of the astral projection. Do you know that? You traveling. They want me to tell you new love is coming. New love is coming and it's eternal. Eternal. It's gonna last forever. Make it last forever. Ever. Forever, gang. Gonna come in. Let's end it with an angels and ancestors card, because I think it will be very appropriate for this reading if I have the right book. Oh no, we got postcards from Spirit to end it. And I don't have it out. I'm gonna grab it. Wow, perfect. Move beyond your ancestral patterns. You need to move beyond them is what they want. Even your ancestors want you not to be them. Want you to be better than them. They want you to embody that power and energy from the high priestess. Create and intend. So they want you to build yourself a new world. They wasn't able to do that. They wasn't afforded the opportunity, but you are. You are. They died so you could live, right? Oh my God. Nah, look at this. You lot are going to find your Jay-Z and your Beyonce. Look at that, sugar. Oh, I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Ever. And And I'm going to end it with these two. I swear I am. I've never seen it. I've got to end it here. I want to find the book. Where's the book? Where's the book for this thing? I don't know. But someone is coming in, intending, create, and someone's harnessing mystical powers. So you two are going to be in the house like two powerful magicians, yeah? And your kids, oh my God. Oh my days. Look who was outside my window. This little MFer. Making up nothing but noise trying to get into my bin. That was outside my window a minute ago making up noise. Trust your talents in your challenging times. In your changing times. So things are changing. Trust your talents because you have many. Like, Dana, but I don't have none. Yes, you do. You've got lots. Get to know your new self. A lot of you are still on the old person, the old model. This is a new and improved model. Get to know them. Get to know him. Get to know her. Spend time with yourselves because they told me you're a high priestess. You're a high priest. So you're getting ready to go into union with someone who just reflects everything that you are and everything you're going to be. You both come with spiritual guides that are guiding you towards purpose and towards each other. So all the messages right now is to trust yourself and to trust God. Your paths are being directed. But for the most part, you are undergoing healing. Healing so that you can move beyond your ancestral patterns. Patterns of abuse, of addiction, of pain and trauma and lack. So that's what's happening. We're moving beyond them. They said make plans and stay focused. Because that person's going to try to come in and distract you. Come, let's go here. Let's go there. No, I've got things to do. Defend your dreams, people. Defend your dreams. Let's get a postcard from Spirit. Give me a minute. Let's grab it. You can look at my table while I find it. You get postcards. Look at the mess that you lot's left me with. Who's coming to do it? Who's coming to do my table? We're going to end it with the bowl. Need someone to come do my table, people. My daughters had enough. All of them had enough. Do yourself. Right, let's get a postcard from Spirit. D, you coming, Melissa? Where do you live? What you need to know, gang. Only one postcard per read, remember? We only get one postcard from Spirit per read. Bit shame, though. What do we need to know? Thank you for staying 103 minutes. The longest spiritual tea today, I think. But it was needed. It was needed, and they are directing me to these cards. Oh, my days. Spirit, I'm done. They said this card first. Here's your postcard, but I can't give it. They said these ones. Here we go. So you are going to get the Lantern Oracle. The Lantern Oracle wants to come out. Wow. Radical self-acceptance needs to take place. Radical. They told you weren't shit. They told you was ugly. They told you would amount to nothing. Radical self-acceptance. I know you do, Taurus. You are perceived the way that you perceive yourself. Deep that. You are perceived the way that you perceive yourself. You are perceived the way that you perceive yourself. Wow. Look at the next card. I am blown away. I was not going to use these. Metamorphosis is what's happening to you right now. Things are decaying, things are dying, all on different parts of the spectrum. But it's a death and it's a rebirth. Exactly. Wow. A death and a rebirth, gang. Gemini in the house. Power and strength. lies within our surrender to change. That change, gang, is scary. But sometimes Spirit and God's got to take everything away for us to move. Because we will never do it. We're comfortable with people that don't love us, a job that we hate, but we're comfortable though. So when we lose it all, then we're ready to shift. Because it's time to move. It's uncomfortable, it's scary. But they said it's the number 5. Change is necessary. Some things are dying or dead in your life. But just as they die, there's some things that are springing up, coming to life. So you have to allow for this change to happen and surrender to it. Enough. Whoa. Someone thought that they wasn't enough. They said you are. You was born enough. Do you hear that? You was born enough. So it doesn't matter what they told you, because it's about that radical acceptance. Knowing that you was born enough. Stepping out into the unknown. Stepping out, gang. The world's a scary place, but it's waiting for you to conquer it. To take ownership of it. For some people, where you walk, you're going to own it. You're going to own it. You're going to own it. And just like that, I knew it was a message with a fox. I knew it. When I saw the fox at my window, I knew it. For someone, that person's going to try and come back and trick you. There's the fox. And that's what I think about it. Trusting tricksters. Trusting them. Don't trust them. Remember that card? Don't trust them. For some of you, it's a them. For some of you, it's a him or a her. But don't trust them. The trickster's only power is your trust. You are always free to withdraw it though. Remember that. The only power they have is the trust that you give to them. Take it back. Postcard from Spirit. Get a drink. Casey's here. Dearest you, we need you to know, my crown chakra, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story. I want to cry. How did this card come out in all of those cards? Mad. In it, Casey. Mad. My crown chakra is hurting. Starting again. Spirit needs you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. My whole head is on fire. Like electric shocks. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden, 10 of Wands, of an old story. An old one. Sick of hearing about it. Sick of telling it. One in which you are a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around no more, they said. You can set yourself free. Spirit, I love you. Even advocating for good. Some of you need to come out here and start being an advocator for what happened to you. Because of your experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Do you know that? I had to forgive my abuser. Deep that. I had to forgive my abusers. Deep that. I had to forgive my abusers. For myself, exactly. Not for them. For me. So I could come out and do what I do today. I couldn't do it otherwise. I'd be triggered every minute of the day. It's about letting yourself. Forgiveness is never about, let me start again. Even advocating for good, because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's not about that. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying this burden. Because they're all right. You're the one with the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses, like COVID, that spread to others, to every relationship in your life. And that is the opposite of what you really want, right? It was for me. It spread to my daughter, gang. I thought I had it contained. It spread to my child. So I'm warning you. Imagine what your life would be like without that burden that you keep carrying around when you do not forgive. When you do not forgive. When you're too busy being angry. Can you imagine what it'd be like not to be angry? To be free? They want to give that to you. They want to take that burden, remember, off of your shoulders. And it's amazing how this card, out of all of these cards, came out for you. I needed that. I needed that too. God knows best. Listen, I love you. Thank you. 164 likes. Thank you. The longest read. 111 on the clock. I'm done. I'm done. Detroit in the house. Listen, collective, all signs, I love you. It's 2:40 a.m. in the morning right now. I might come back out for Taurus and Virgo and Scorpio. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. Not sure. No promises. If not, I'll see you in the morning. But listen, I love you. Come join me on Insta. If I don't come out, I'll be on Insta. 6:40 p.m. Oh, Gemini. Yeah, gang. Gemini, you're right. You're right, Nessa. You got me, Nessa. Gemini will be next on my hit list. If it's not today, it will be tomorrow. I promise. All right? So I'll see what I do tonight, but I'm not sure. It's late and I've got to study. So, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Your girl's never sleeping. Morning is night and night is day. There's no time over here. That's constructed, gang. That's only working for my kids. Not for me. Night, gang. You might still see me again. Pop up on you. But for now, this is your girl, the Virgo Tarot. I love you all. Please, I love you. 2222, gang. You see me in spirit, me and God. We love you. We love you. All right? You are loved. And they said you are enough. You was born enough, okay? Take care.